Welcome back to Pokemon Showdown. We got another random battle here, and it's gonna be great. So let's get started. He leads off with an unknown, and I lead off with the Honchkrow. Yeah, so I just pursued that unknown because I'm thinking he'll switch. He'll switch because it's like he's gonna go down, but no, he doesn't. Doesn't switch. He just uses hidden power, and I'm immune to that hidden power. So I just keep pursuing that unknown and knock it out. Easy KO right there, and I do get my Moxie, so that's great. Things are looking pretty good for Honchkrow. Sucker Punch that Wigglytuff, but I fail because Wigglytuff Thunder Waves me instead. Not so good anymore, huh? And I'm paralyzed. Can't move. Dang it. And Wigglytuff sets up some Stealth Rocks. Sucks for me because I like to set up Stealth Rocks too. I Sucker Punch this time, and this time it does hit because Wigglytuff fires up a Fire Blast. So we're both about half health. Things go either way. I Sucker Punch again. Do some damage. Almost knock out that Wigglytuff, but not quite. And I do get countered, and my Honchkrow goes down. So now my Roggenrola with my balloon. And I get Thunder Waved by that Wigglytuff, which kind of sucks. And I'm paralyzed, and that really sucks, because Wigglytuff's getting some health back from those lefties. And I'm paralyzed again. Wigglytuff tries to counter me, but doesn't quite work. So he decides to withdraw, switch out to his Ferrothorn because he, and that's great for me because I set up my Stealth Rocks. Wasn't gonna hit that, wasn't gonna attack that Wigglytuff anyways. So I run back out, switch out because I got my Stealth Rocks. Try to take my camera up, try to scare off that Ferrothorn, but he stepped up spikes. And I'm like, oh great. I like doing that. So he protects. Let's just see what I'm gonna do. Try to Lava Plume it. Pretty protected, so it doesn't quite work. He switches out, knowing that he can't do anything to cover up with Ferrothorn. Lava Plume hits that right on. He resists it, takes it pretty well. So I just tried Earthquake to take out that right on, but doesn't quite take it out. He uses Stone Edge. Try to take me out. That doesn't work out either. So we're both still alive here. Now I use Earthquake, and good thing I'm faster than that Rhydon. So I take out Rhydon. So then an Eevee, for some reason. I didn't expect that Eevee. Iron Tails me. And I live, surprisingly. Doesn't really do a lot of damage at all. Even with the defense drop, I don't even care. I just Earthquake can do a chunk of damage to that Eevee. Iron Tails, and he misses, so sort of a bad play on his part because I just took out his Eevee with minimal HP and I'm still alive. Sends back in Wigglytuff. And Fire Blasts me. And takes out my, or does not take out my Camera Opt. And I Earthquake. And I take out that Wigglytuff. Wow. I have like 2 HP. Or 2% HP left or something. So then I send in the Hoppip. U-turns me. That does take me out because I only have like a little bit of HP left. But yeah. So Camera Up does this thing. So he U-turns out to his Ferrothorn. Knowing that my Camera Up's gone. And I send out my Gyarados. Get the Intimidate off. And he Power Whips me. This is alright damage. I Dragon Tail. That Ferrothorn. And drag him out. Trying to get some residual damage on the Hoppip for the Stealth Rocks. Basically what I'm doing. Any sleep powders, I put my Gyarados to sleep, and I'm like, oh crap. This is gonna be a long battle, I can just tell. And it is gonna be a long battle. Because we're only halfway there. As you'll find out. So I send out my Ely kid. And or no, he just switches out. And does Ferrothorn. Knowing that my Ely kid can't really do anything. because Ferrothorn is a freaking wall. But I do have cross chop, so I'm able to do a chunk of damage to that Ferrothorn. I get power whipped, and I live. And he protects, so he can get some HP back. Probably. And I cross chop again. So I missed. And I get power whipped. And I lose my Ely Kid, which was a pretty solid Pokemon for me to take out that Ferrothorn. So now it's gonna take a long time for me to take out that Ferrothorn. With this high defense. So my Dunsparce. And I have no idea why I use Coil. But I use Coil. And I get power whipped. Which doesn't do too much damage, so that's good. So he's just stalling with his Ferrothorn. I use Headbutt because I guess I didn't have any other moves to use. Just trying to get some damage off Ferrothorn as much as I can. And he Thunder Waves me, which is terrible. And he just recovered like the damage that I just used, that he just took from the Headbutt. Now he protects, and I Coil because I knew he was gonna protect probably. But yeah, he's gonna get those leftovers, and he has more HP than the damage I did to him, which just sucks. Power whips me, and I try to Headbutt again. That's a little more damage this time, but still, he's gonna get it back from the leftovers. Probably gonna protect again. Or not. Or he's just gonna power whip and try to take me out. Or not. But I'm paralyzed, so I can't do anything that turn. Power whips me again. I'm still hanging in there. And I roost. Get some HP back. And we are totally stalling. Yeah. This is gonna be a long battle. Yeah, long battle. And not much excitement going on here. I'm not even gonna narrate this part. You can just... Okay, I'll maybe start narrating this part. As he switch shots to his Hoppip. Trying to maybe do something. I just keep roosting. I'm almost back to full health. The way he just U-turns back out. I don't know why he even did that. Oh, I guess he just sent his Hoppip him to get some leftovers recovery or something, I guess. Yeah. It's going back and forth here. Nothing really happening besides recovery, and he power ups me, gets a critical hit. Good for him. But that does give a chance to headbutt him and do some damage. And I finally get knocked out. So I send in my Gyarados now that's still sleeping. Eats those stealth rocks. And is almost dead. And I stay in hoping that I'll wake up, but I don't. Get power whipped. And I lose my Gyarados. Sadly. And I have one poke left. Got my Rock and Rolla. It's paralyzed. He power whips me. Does a chunk of damage. Pop my balloon. I use Rock Blast. And it resists. Doesn't really do a lot of damage, but I do get a crit in there. Yeah, and surprisingly, hits a lot of times, enough, 4 times, enough to not get that Ferrothorn, so that's great. We're both down to 1 poke. Hoppip eats those stealth rocks. And let's see who's faster. He is U-turning me, but doesn't do a lot of damage. My Rock Blast does do some damage because it's super effective. And that's game. But yeah, that was a pretty close match. Kind of long, but it was still a close match. Might have been great. So yeah, thanks for watching.